Okay, Taurus, before I start, I just finished shuffling for y'all's read and I love this energy. Okay. So anyway, welcome to those of you who are new here. I truly and genuinely appreciate you tuning into the channel. Everything you need to know about us is going to be in the description box or check my bio, okay? For those of you who are returning, I genuinely appreciate your love and support, but y'all already know the vibes. Switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your timeline, your gender, especially important in tarot, okay? Um, Remember, I'm only going to speak to and channel from your higher self. You should only listen from that aspect as well. So today we're going to start with this sound bowl and just do a quick meditation for your third eye, okay? So if you have on headphones, take off your headphones. If your volume is up high, turn that down too, because this can get a little loud, okay? So let's see. Okay, so close your eyes, okay, and focus on your breath, taking big, deep breaths, and also focus your attention on your third eye, okay? So just breathe. And focus on your third eye, also known as Ajna. Okay, continue to breathe and repeat after me. I trust my inner vision. My intuition is clear and awake. I see truth beyond illusion. Okay, and whenever you're ready, open your eyes. And we're going to get started on this reading. So, why I was so excited because for those of you who have been following me for a while, I started doing my own deck, but I came across this spiritual inheritance. Okay, and then this is also your energy, Taurus Moon, Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which talks about being in a position of power and authority. Love it. Okay, so let's see what you need to know. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is healing. I feel like there could be a situation that just ended for you, possibly. Okay, but I feel like there's no regret, there's no remorse. You know, all is not lost, and you're not crying over spilled milk. Or this could be another person in your energy who is finally healing and starting to release or detach from your energy, which I feel like it would be removing a blockage. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, things coming into balance. What else? This could be a Scorpio, or this is like the Scorpio energy in your birth chart. Page of Cups. Inner child healing. Some of you guys could be healing from the birth of a child. Congratulations. If you have a child, maybe they're getting over like a cold or something like that. What else? Seven of Cups. Why is all this Scorpio energy in y'all's read? Like, what? You could be going through a big change, transformation, a death and rebirth. Maybe there's something here that you're rebranding. Maybe it's yourself. Seven of Cups is Scorpio Venus. Some of you guys have big dreams, big goals, a lot of. Maybe this is like your creativity. Maybe some of you have a gifted child who is a prophetic dreamer. What else? There could be like some things that you want to choose from. Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Cups. Five of Pentacles is your energy. Okay, that's Taurus Mercury. There's a relationship here that's on the horizon for you, and I feel like you won't be coming. Because with this Seven of Cups, this could be you very much head in the clouds, or you're focusing on something else. Maybe it's like one of those things where it'll be like this dreamy kind of Neptunian energy where you think it's like too good to be true. But I'm definitely picking up on a new lover here. Because the Five of Pentacles, I mean, the Five of Cups in the reverse, it's like you've definitely healed from something that you experienced. Or the person who put it onto you and creating some type of blockage is finally healing and letting you go. And this is like bringing in a new beginning. I don't know why I'm feeling like there was another person who probably felt possessive or had like this strong hold on your energy. Three of Wands in the reverse, the Devil, and the Chariot. Page of Wands. This could also be you and a lover making up, like getting back together. This Page of Cups could be an apology too. I'm hearing that song in my head. It's so old. I still kiss your lips in the morning, make you breakfast in bed. What is that song? Love Don't Change by Jeremiah. But love don't change. Oh. Oh. Well, let's see. What's this Five of Cups reverse? Yeah, Queen of Cups. I feel like there's definitely heart or emotional healing. Like things you could be feeling like emotionally things are coming back into balance. I feel like this is also you recalling like a soul fragment. This Two of Cups could definitely be your soulmate. What else for this Queen of Cups? You could have Cancer somewhere prominently in your chart with this Two of Cups over here. Or Scorpio. All this water. Everything here is water, emotions, feelings, except for this Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The Empress reverse. Some of you could be healing a mother wound. You know what I'm getting? Like maybe you've learned to mother or parent yourself, your inner child, and this is what's bringing in healing. Or maybe you're being the mother to yourself, showing yourself self-love or whatever the case may be that you didn't receive as a child. Or, yeah, Queen of Wands reverse. Something could have impacted your confidence, your power, your pride. Dignity, I don't know. Yeah, you're moving out of this energy with the Chariot right behind it. Who's Knight of Cups? Dang. Yeah, this is definitely a new love offer coming in. But the Knight of Cups, it talks about the beginning stages of a connection to where y'all are dating, getting to know each other, and, you know, just learning about each other. Give me one this Empress reverse with this Knight of Cups. Whoever this person is, they could be helping to heal you. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, see, I'm like, let me find out because Ten of Cups can be a card of illusion. It's a Piscean energy. The Justice card, Four Swords in the rear. Who's this King of Wands? You know, I feel like There could be a certain family unit or environment that you've maybe have been emotionally attached to or codependent on, in a sense, that you were not happy in, maybe. Okay, and I feel like this Knight of Cups could be you following your heart. Like, there could be some sort of family dynamic ending here where you maybe you had kids with this person. Hey there, welcome. For some of you, this Knight of Cups, this is like, they didn't, because this card, this Ten of Cups is a Mars card. It's about this person not keeping their promises, not following through on what they say they were gonna do. Okay, there could be family secrets coming out about this person. There could be family court going on. I mean, about this person's family, rather. Family secrets coming out about whoever this is family. Yeah, look, Ace of Cups. Wow. King of Swords in the reverse with the Justice card. Libra energy is significant here. Yeah, I feel like you're following your heart and leaving behind family dynamic. Just period. The Queen of Cups is you operating off of a soul level. Give me more on this Queen of Cups. I feel like this Ace of Cups is you opening your heart to new experiences. Yeah, the Sun in the Tower. Ooh, child, the Nine of Cups. I feel like whoever you move on with, there's going to be a pregnancy here that might happen really fast. This could even be a divorce, or it's a spiritual divorce with the High Priest in the reverse. But yeah, I feel like for some of you, you're happy about your decision. And this is what's okay. This is what's really helping you to move forward. The fact that, because, you know, sometimes distance can make the heart grow fonder, or it can create like an absence, like out of sight, out of mind type of thing. But you really won't know until after. I feel like I'm getting like this breath of fresh air. Like, you feeling like you can finally breathe again. You feeling like you can finally shine your light, be happy, do what makes you happy. What's the Queen of Cups with the Sun? This is the energy of creation, though. I feel like your creative energy is flowing, or it's about to be. There could be something that you're intuitively creating, like your ideas could be very original because you build from the sky down, if you know what I mean. So we have this Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you could have been restricted. Four of Pentacles, releasing things that no longer serve you in the Lover's reverse. There's somebody here who you're no longer in alignment with, because I feel like your soul is expanding with this Queen of Cups and the Sun. And this don't feel like a bad breakup, or to where there's like irreconcilable differences. I feel like you and this person are just like, either you're on two different pages, or it's like, you know, it was fun until it's just not my person and I'm just ready to move on type of thing. The Death card in the reverse. Maybe you fear change, or you didn't want to let go, or this person doesn't. But I feel like you're restricted in whoever's energy this was. What's the Two of Wands reverse? It's like you're no longer waiting and anticipating something. Maybe it's a thing to where like you and this person were cohabitating, but there really wasn't like family activities going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe y'all had a home together, but y'all never really took trips all as a family, or y'all never really went on outings together as a family, something like that. And the Empress in reverse could be like you overextending yourself or you neglecting yourself. But the Sun is like your identity. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. Gemini energy. Yeah, look, this King of Cups in reverse. Somebody, either they had a blocked heart chakra or they just didn't love you to the extent that you actually felt it on a soul level. You know what I mean? Like, something was missing. That's probably how you felt. Like, they may have been a good person, or maybe they were, you know, like it feels like this person wasn't bad, but they didn't love you in a way to where you would be able to feel it or receive it. Because if you think about it, like, the sun is like millions and whatever miles away from us, but when you sit in its ray, you feel it. And if you stay there too long, it's going to burn you. It don't matter how far away the sun is. You get what I'm saying? So it's like maybe there was a difference of love languages here. What's this Ten of Swords reverse? The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So this Ten of Swords in the reverse is like you being stuck in something. Okay, the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, and the Hierophant. This feels like misinformation between you and a divine counterpart. You were misinformed or something like that. I feel like it's about this person's, maybe they wore a mask. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. Something here is being revealed. It could also be about their past, because that Death card keeps showing up. Maybe something that they could have still had a past person that was codependent on them, or they were still codependent on a person in their past, like in a subconscious way. With the High Priestess here, something was creating a blockage. And I feel like that's why you and a person couldn't really get in alignment in a way where y'all would actually feel each other and resonate with each other on a soul level, because they were still connected or carrying energy from something of their past. And even if it wasn't a conscious thing, I feel like the disconnect is how you felt it. So the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, this is like, I'm really getting codependency. Give me on this Ten of Swords reverse. I'm really getting codependency. There was something that could have been troubling them mentally. Yeah, Seven of Wands. This is a blockage. It also talks about how you overcome challenges and obstacles. So this could have been like you were on the person that you were with, and they had another person that was codependent on them too, or vice versa. They were codependent on somebody from their past. This has kept you restricted though. And I feel like this is what you're healing. And you're really like rebuilding your confidence. I feel like you're ready for growth. You're ready for expansion. You're ready to explore new horizons. You're ready to honor the contract of your soul with this Queen of Cups and the Sun. So it's like you're going to start to date not from a place of codependency, but rather how you resonate with another person on a soul level. It's like you being done settling, and also how in alignment you and this person are, but like on a conscious level, like your higher self. 5D. Seven of Lovers in the reverse. Yeah, there was something going on with a person from their past, and I feel like if you couldn't see it, you still felt it. So I feel like this Seven of Wands is you overcoming a challenge that you faced, an obstacle that probably you faced, like being codependent. So it could be like, in terms of the Sun and the Queen of Cups, you developing a more independent type of dating style, to where you're more free and you have your autonomy. Yeah, the stars, your energy, which is change. What's this Ace of Cups? I feel like there's something new coming in here for you. Yeah, the Hangman, sacrificing, boredom, being disinterested because it's in the reverse. Yeah, Ace of Swords, you're cutting yourself out of something. You're cutting something or somebody out of your life. And the Ace of Cups here, you may still have a lot of love, feelings, and emotions, but it's like it ain't going the way that you envisioned with this Ace of Swords. It's not going. I feel like it didn't go how you want it to go, or it's not going how you want it to go. Because y'all could be mirroring each other too, where they have something to work through, but you evolved past them. Give me more on this Seven of Wands. But I feel like because you healed some from codependency, you're no longer interested in whoever this is. That could be they were meant to show you. Yeah, the Death card in the reverse. It really feels like somebody here had a hard time letting go of their past. And they didn't even have to be sleeping with that person. Maybe it was a mindset. Maybe it was how they dated specifically. From a more codependent place, and y'all came together in that sense, but now you've developed of independence and autonomy, and you don't need them to need you anymore, or vice versa. But I feel like that your person, whoever this is still stuck in that. They're still they're still dating from that perspective or aspect or dynamic rather, and you're not. Especially the Empress in the reverse, like. So I feel like you are leaving a family situation behind because you don't want somebody codependent on you. Like, you want your freedom. You want your happiness. What's too many cards? What's this Hangman reverse? Page of Wands. You could be making a sacrifice for your child, or you could have sacrificed your inner child to be in a connection with somebody. Or this is just an awakening. Page of Wands can be communication. Or this could be like maybe you're bored and you're ready for more passion, more enthusiasm in your life, more adventure, excitement. It's the inner child. I've been getting this so much lately, which is a great thing for people to really be tapping in and connecting with their inner child. It's your joy, your youthfulness. It's like your essence of who you truly were before you were burdened by your shadow, or just the cares of the fucking world, and this shit is crazy right now. So I feel like you're ready for something new. You're ready for adventure, excitement, passion. You don't want to be in this Empress in the reverse energy, being a mother to somebody or taking care of them anymore, or whatever the case may be. And maybe this is something that you've seen your own mother doing and you're healing that wound. For some of you, it's like I'm kind of channeling an energy to where you never really felt like you belonged, or you've never really felt fully received and accepted in all of who you are with the sun. People may have had a hard time, because it can also be clarity, understanding your love, how you love, your feelings with the Queen of Cups here. You could be finally starting to recognize yourself on a soul level too. Getting more clarity and understanding of who you are on a soul level. There could be a lot of introspection that's happening here. I'm getting a glow though. You could start to glow. Some of y'all feel like you just like float through this realm. Like you're in this world, but not of it. You know what I mean? What's this Page of Cups? The Emperor reverse. The Three of Swords in the reverse. I'm getting two energies. Some of you guys could be holding a grudge against a father figure in your life. Or whoever fathered your child. The father of your child. I kind of got this with Aries too. Or this is you. The Three of Swords in reverse could also be healing. Maybe you were holding a grudge and you're healing. What's this Three of Swords in reverse? The cards keep coming out in twos. The High Priest in the reverse and the Six of Swords. I feel like this is a contract that you had with a karmic masculine. That's over. Because you've done the healing necessary. This could be the person that was holding on to your energy so tightly that I was really channeling in the beginning. Or this is your father, so that access point that you had with your kid's father is, that portal is closing. Yeah, whoever this is, they feel unruly. They feel very dark. With the High Priest in the reverse, they don't have a moral internal compass. They could be like a false priest or prophet, a distorted masculine. I'm getting so much from this person's energy. But I feel like energetically, you're leaving this contract with the High Priest in the reverse because you're healing. Give me more on this Emperor in the reverse. One card, please, Spirit. This could be somebody who is like, I'm channeling, they could be a criminal with the High Priest in the reverse. Maybe they've broken the law. For some of you, I'm getting like, they could have, they don't even want me to say it. I can't even get my words out. They could have tried to, in a sense, abduct your child or take them somewhere where you didn't want them to be. Maybe you had to visit this person's, kind of like in jail or something. What's the Emperor in reverse? The Lovers in the reverse. Yeah. I feel like this person, they have been so significant. Yeah, look, the Shadow, which is the Devil, and the High Priestess, two major arcana. Their role in your life is a significant one, or was a significant one. I feel like you connecting with this person would have you out of alignment with yourself, with the Lovers in the reverse. There's a lack of trust. There's terrible communication. Yeah, there's a contract here that's ending for sure. And you're really feeling, because the Queen of Cups with the Sun, you're really being liberated from whatever this was. This feels like this energy had like a very dark cloud over your life, probably a long time. Yeah, the Devil card. What's the Lovers in the reverse? Gemini energy is contracts. And interestingly enough, like y'all could have been contracted to have a child in this lifetime in order for you to, maybe the child is the contract. But it could be you were contracted to have a child with this person in order to liberate something on your maternal bloodline. Yeah, the devil, the high priest, is showing up again in the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is you showing persistence through whatever blockages you've been experiencing. You know, I just heard in my head, what's that quote? I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, but I shall fear no evil, or whatever the case may be. Oh, child. So this Knight of Swords, this feels like a karmic lover that has been like attacking you for so long. On this Knight of Swords, whoever this person is, they could have even attacked like your lovers. Yeah, Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you, this person, this is Sagittarius energy. They won't let you go. They let you go. They really don't want to. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Something about this person gives like past life. Give me on this Knight of Swords. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh. 10-10 is here. Queen of Swords reverse, King of Pentacles. You know, it kind of feels like when you cut whoever this person was off, they really turned dark and demonic and just started like doing the most. I feel like this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody has like, either they've cursed their bloodline coming up against you, because that high priestess that I seen, you could be one, or this is a person who is like, they're really like holding on to you. But this is you. The Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse is also you breaking ancestral patterns, generational rhythms, and things like that. Give me one of the Ten of Wands reverse. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, the world. It's like you've had to suffer so your child or children's children and, you know, so on don't have to. There could have been fights and arguments over money. You know, I'm really picking up on two different energies here. Because this Knight of Cups feels like a person. This Knight of Cups in reverse feels like one person. And this Knight of Swords in a reverse feels like another person. But it's like the person from your past was attacking your more recent ex. What's the Six of Swords? Five of Wands. Yeah. There's been drama, chaos, probably confusion. Maybe you feeling even like mentally foggy or just like apathetic with this love, with this Hangman verse rather. And this Page of Cups could also be an apology from whoever this Emperor in the reverse is. I feel like this Knight of Swords, they really came into your life to help you to free yourself from something. Something that you were carrying. It feels generational. A real heavy load. Yeah, see, this Knight of Swords with the Six of Swords and this Five of Wands. This feels like a knight in shining armor. Air sign is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Gemini and Aquarius strong here. Gemini is contracts, but Aquarius is more like a change that you're experiencing. So it's like whatever you've been carrying with the world here is coming to an end. I feel like not necessarily you, but your inner child has had to fight through so much just for you to maintain your innocence, your purity, your, I don't know, in this lifetime. Give me more Knight of Swords before I speak too soon, because, or the view. So many cards. Whoa. That was a lot of cards, but I did see the Eight of Cups. It's like walking away from things that no longer serve you. Come on, this Knight of Swords. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Escapism. Yeah, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups. The past. And even the Nine of Cups is Jupiter. Growth and expansion. Luck, fortune, your blessings. Wow. Whoever Knight of Swords is really helping you to escape something. I don't know if this is like a guardian angel or somebody who you're dating. But it's a lot of people here energy. I feel like you've been running from karmic people like all your life. Like, woo child. There's like a over your innocence, your purity. Maybe even with the child, like your gifts. Or this could be a big fight that's happening over a child or children. And you could be trying to take your child and move into peaceful and calmer waters. But this, I'm really getting like somebody's inner child has been at war like forever. Just for you to be happy. And what's the Six of Swords with the Five of Wands? We got two cards, Saturn here. So Saturn talks about cycles. Yeah, you're releasing things that no longer serve you. Capricorn Sun is the Four of Pentacles. I'm also getting theft. There's somebody specific here has really been trying to, it feels like steal your light. This Queen of Cups with Sun, really steal your light. Your life force. Your chi. With the Sun here. But I feel like because you're healing, the darkness around you is being dispelled. What's this Four of Pentacles in the reverse? This is very deep. Because we got two karmic people here. We got the Emperor in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse. Yeah, look, Ace of Wands. This is pure raw power. Something was draining you. For sure. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Eight of Swords, the Moon reverse. And here you go back here with the Queen of Pentacles. You're really freeing yourself from something that was causing delays in your wheel or clock of destiny. Could have been impacting your timelines in a way. Causing setbacks, delays, missed opportunities. The Eight of Swords is like you freeing yourself from something. And it could even just be a thing to where because you're shifting your perception about your own self, you're freeing yourself of this like sort of imposter syndrome. Or some sort of self-delusion. And whatever it is has really impacted, it feels like your dating life. Somebody here could be paying the price or feeling the residual of what it's like to sleep with like a warlock. Because men can steal and swap destinies from women too, and vice versa if you're a man. It feels like you're clearing the residuals because somebody wanted your light, your innocence, your purity. This reading is crazy. So I feel like this Four of Pentacles in the reverse is you releasing memories of the past. Something about the past is that whoever this is could have followed you from a past life, especially with the first card out being Scorpionic energy, into this lifetime. But whoever this Knight of Swords is, if this is you or another person, because this could be like a knight in shining armor, a warrior, somebody who is very swift and fast, moving energy. Okay, they're very, this can be like somebody who is focused. This escapism. This, whoever did, I'm going to pull some energy on whoever this is. But there's somebody here who's about to like really break some shit up. They about to knock some shit over and like really set you free. What's the Four of Pentacles reverse? Give me more on that. Yeah, the High Priestess in the reverse. Page of Swords reverse. The King of Cups reverse. This is who this is. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Page of Swords in reverse could be them evil-eyeing you. Projecting. Feels like you're getting ready to see somebody around you start to have emotional outbursts. Whoever this is can have a lot of suppressed anger, and that's why they act the way that they do. And they hide it very well, but it's like they've been attacking you behind the scenes. What's the Seven of Cups? The Three of Wands. Yeah, it's like they've been trying to confuse you in terms of the path you're meant to be on. The Three of Wands upright is having a sense of foresight. Is being optimistic about the future. They've been projecting a lot on you. This Hangman, there's some things that have been stagnant in your life. Yeah, look, the Strength card in the reverse and the Nine of Wands. I feel like this is vulnerability you've been feeling or experiencing, but also perseverance. Yeah, look, the Magician is right behind that. But also perseverance. In the Moon, yeah, look, somebody walking in the dark. Goodness gracious. What's this Three of Wands reverse? It's like they've been trying to block. Card, please. Yeah, look, Four of Wands, exactly. And the Devil card. They've been trying to block you from really being in union with yourself. Like I was saying, you being in connection with this person would be you out of alignment with yourself. One card, please. Aries energy is significant. What's this Three of Wands reverse? It's like they've been trying to keep you off of your divine path. So we have the Hermit here. Yeah, I'm really getting like scrying, divination, spying. And look, we have the past again. Six of Cups energy. Unless this person is just a Scorpio. But I feel like as you heal, you're starting to gain a lot of clarity on this person's purpose in your life and what they were sent here to do. Because it feels like they're from the void, or even worse. Confirmation, even worse. It's this energy of like you trying to see in the dark, find your way through the dark. What's the Hermit? The cards keep coming out in twos. This is so weird. Yeah, look at ups. You seeing the bigger picture of a situation here in the Nine of Swords in reverse. A psychic attack or something. This person has been projecting a whole lot onto you. This feels like a warlock. Somebody was really with a warlock. They've been trying to block you from marriage or coming back into union with yourself. Yeah, look, antagonism, the Temperance in the reverse, or just trying to prevent you from stepping into your highest timeline. But I feel like this Nine of Swords is like you're going to start to get out of your head, or you're starting to get out of your head, because this Eight of Cups is Pisces Neptune, and even the Seven of Cups can carry like a Neptune energy too. So it's like they've had, either this is like a psychic attack to where they've been trying to like block your crown, or to just cause confusion and whatever. Give me on this Nine of Swords reverse. Yeah, the Strength card in the reverse. Whoever this is, they've been trying to break your spirit. They've been trying to get you to surrender to their will and what it is that they want for your life by just continuing to wreak havoc and cause chaos, drama, confusion. Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Tower. The Three of Cups, the King of Swords. Wow. There's a karmic feminine around them. Who's the Strength card in the reverse? Because this could be somebody else. Six of Wands. Yeah. Leo energy is significant here. Confidence, inner child. It rules the heart. Self-will for Leos rules the heart. Queen of Swords in the reverse, King of Pentacles. So I feel like this Six of Wands is you being victorious over a situation because you surrendered whatever it is that you needed to. And I feel like it was a person. Because although they weren't hurting you, they weren't helping you either. You could have Leo prominently somewhere in your chart. But this is like fulfilling a prophecy. This Six of Wands that I'm getting. What's the Six of Wands? It's like this thing has been chasing you. Yeah, the Moon in the reverse. The illusion is over. Temperance in the reverse. Ace of Swords. The Just card. And the Two of Pentacles. Balance. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so it's like there's an entity here that's been following you around is what it feels like. They came from a past life. And I feel like there's a very significant relationship that you were in. I feel like this Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups, y'all were on a path to like becoming a family, having a family, or whatever the case may be. But then it's like they interfered in that connection, and whoever this was that you were with weren't spiritually strong enough to evolve, so that whatever drama, even if it's just on 3D, whatever drama, chaos, conflict was in the middle, they weren't able to withstand that pressure, is what this feels like. So it's like they left. Or switch the roles. This could be you, where a person from the past didn't have, your person didn't have the spiritual or emotional strength to set boundaries with who they needed to, and they let that shit leak over into this relationship. Like there could have even been lies, gossip, and all that stuff to create confusion just so you two wouldn't be comfortable with moving towards, like really having a future and being in union. Because there's a difference between being in a relationship with somebody and being in union with another person, right? I feel like union is more so when your lives start to intertwine, shared assets, you know, like having children, whatever the case may be, starting businesses, whatever it is. It's past just like coexisting. You know what I mean? It's like striving to build something that exists outside of you two that also brings you closer together versus just linking up and seeing each other every day. I don't know, but for some of you with the high priest in the reverse, this person can be like a dark priest or priestess. And it feels like either you or your person have had to sacrifice each other because it got to be too much is what it feels like. What's this Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups? This is crazy. Yeah, the Four of Swords in the reverse, awakening, somebody breaking their silence. What else? The Page of Swords. Yeah, it can be learning, communication. What's this Page of Swords? It could even be news and information. This energy is very scattered too. Karma in the reverse. The Judgment card in the reverse. This could even be like a lack of forgiveness or somebody making the wrong decision. Yeah, I feel like this Three of Cups with the Chariot, there's a reunion that's getting ready to happen here. I feel like you and your person are about to get back together because it feels like they're going to start to awaken to how much, you know, they really love you and vice versa. How much of a bond you two have. Feels like they're going to start to feel the absence of you in their life and they're going to want to, you know, come in out of the cold. But it's like they're going to have to, one, they're needing to work on their self-awareness with this Judgment card in the reverse because they could lack the awareness. And I feel like this Page of Swords could be you trying to tell them about either they needed to set boundaries or like the attacks, something like that. Like, give me more on this Page of Swords. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. And this King of Cups in reverse, Nine of Wands. That Page of Pentacles is really giving me divination. What's the Judgment in the reverse? Queen of Wands in the reverse. I knew there was a karmic feminine somewhere. King of Cups in the reverse. This is a karmic couple. I really feel like either this is your ex-Taurus and who they're with now, this karmic feminine, or your person's. But it's really giving me yours. Okay, and who you were trying to be with wasn't aware of what you were trying to tell them. Because I feel like there could have been a lie here that was told on you. This page is sort of been information, but with the Page of Pentacles, it was like a practical plan. Some information, like a seed of doubt that somebody planted into your person's head. And because the King of Cups in reverse can be vindictive, manipulative, it's like they would do little petty shit to make that seed of doubt that they planted fester in your person's mind until it just created this big distance between the two of y'all. And this is probably what kind of like halted something in its tracks, it feels like. Yeah. Nine of Wands, King of Swords. Yeah, look, whoever this is a liar, or the King of Swords in the reverse could also be somebody who is not in alignment. Like they could have a blocked crown chakra or something like that. And with this Nine of Wands, this is what has created all the challenges and obstacles. because they're not seeing something clearly with this Judgment in the reverse. But I feel like love here, love wins every time. And as this person awakens to how much they truly love you, they're going to want to come back and fight for this connection. What's the Four of Swords reverse? Because this feels like somebody breaking their silence or an awakening that they're going through, that they made the wrong decision by listening to whoever this King of Cups is in the reverse. Yeah, look, I knew it, magic. I was trying not to say it, but it's definitely some magic manipulation going on. Whoever this is a warlock. And it's like they want to own your light. They want to own your spirit. They want to own you. It don't matter if they with you or not, if they love you or not. It's something about your light with this sun here. And the Queen of Cups is your soul. But I feel like because you're healing, you sacrifice this person and set them free. But true love is what's going to bring them back. What's this Magician? The Wheel. Yeah, it's like somebody has been, with the Six of Wands here, it's like they've been doing work on, you could have like a divine mission here. Or you and this person had a divine mission. Eight of Swords reversed to Justice. Yeah, you're about to be set free from whatever this is. Okay, because I feel like whoever this Knight of Swords is, they are, but whether this is a new person, for some of you, it could be a new person, right? Who will be able to withstand this energy that your ex warlock, whoever this is throwing at you in all your relationships or whatever. Because if you think about it, a lot of black magic is going to either impact your mind or your emotions. But the Knight of Swords in the upright is focused. Show me on this Knight of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, you're reuniting with a past life soulmate. Can help you through this spiritual warfare. Or, yeah, look, I can't pick it up, bro. The Justice card and the Two of Pentacles. Whoever this is about to whip some shit into balance real quick. This person is your karmic. Because I feel like up until now, you probably have not had lovers who've been able to help you ward off this fucking warlock. That's what this really feels like. So like I was saying, either this is you coming into with a past life soulmate, or give me more on this Two of Cups. Because the Five of Pentacles in the reverse can also be healing, but it's more of like a mindset or a lack mentality. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like bribery, abuse of power and authority. This is your energy too, Taurus Moon. Yeah, I feel like this Six of Pentacles in reverse was a breakup. So this could be a new person, or this could be somebody who's coming back in new energy. Willing and ready to fight for you, y'all love. Hey there. Yeah. There's been a lot of confusion about your path with the Three of Wands. Because somebody has literally been doing magic on your destiny. Like, literally. It's almost like they want to be with you, and if they can't be with you, they're going to attempt to be your handler. I just put the deck on Ra, which is the sun god. Your person could embody that in Dharma. Embody Ra. Yeah, look, 111, past life, telepathy and music. Well, let's see. For those of you who have been following me for a while, this is my own deck that I created. But we're going to see what comes out of here. What's this Queen of Cups with the Sun? I really feel like you're about to be liberated because whoever this Knight of Swords is, energy, they're not playing. Yeah, 111. This is like a new beginning. Your third eye, they've been trying to block that to keep you confused, stuck, stagnant. 111 is new beginnings. Or even 1111. Social media, they could watch you on social media. Where's that Hermit card? Yeah, look, right here, the Hermit. They've been, whoever this is monitors you however they can. Twin flame. It could be a false one. What else for this Queen of Cups? Aries North Node. You could have an Aries North Node, your person can, or this is you reclaiming your identity. Or maybe you just have Aries prominently somewhere in your chart. But Aries is about the self, the ego. We have Sagittarius North Node. Yeah, see, I feel like regardless of what North Node you have, you're getting ready to step into your North Node, or you're trying to, or this person is trying to stop you from doing such. Yeah, look, Twin Flame. Ra came out again, and somebody is evil eyeing you. That's this person. I feel like somebody really is a warlock for sure. Breaking free of the matrix. Who's this Emperor in the reverse? Separation, third stage, alchemy, forming your own paradigm and beliefs. Yeah, you're breaking free of this person. So they could have had, maybe you met this person at an impressionable stage of your life. They've been gaslighting, manipulating you, creating all types of doubt and confusion about your identity and who you truly are, to the point where you've kind of, it's a form of control. They've been trying to control you. But I feel like alchemizing their energy, because with the Sun, this is like autonomy, independence, liberation, freedom. You're about to be free of whoever this is. Sacral chakra. Yeah, they want your energy. That's this Ace of Wands here. They want your energy, period. It don't matter how they have to have it. Either they're going to bring you to a false lover, or they're going to attack and control you. Yeah, gluttony, exactly. Past life is here again. This is like, ooh, Lord. Who's this King of Cups reverse? Gluttony is one of the 7 deadly sins. 555, big changes. Your ancestors is on their ass. Your ancestors is on their ass. I am exhausted. There will be. That Ace of Wands is whatever is draining your energy. Like I was saying, you're gonna have to let it go. It's the only way you're gonna be able to alchemize whatever energy that this person is whatever they're doing. You need your energy, like, period. What else for this King of Cups in the reverse? You could be seeing 555 a lot. I feel like that's a shadow number to warn you about this person. Leo, they could have Leo somewhere in their chart. Maybe they're a Cancer, Leo, cusper. Or just the 5th house is your creativity, your inner child. You could have trauma bonded with this person. Who's this Queen of Wands in the reverse? Gemini. These two could have some sort of contract together. They could work together against you. They're in cahoots. I'm really getting contracts with that Gemini energy. What else with this Queen of Wands reverse? Or maybe that Queen of Wands is a Gemini and she's just competing with you in some form. You know, this person could be trying to... Okay, I just heard that loud and clear. This King of Cups could be trying to... two ways this is going. Swap. This Queen of Wands could be trying to swap your energy. Like, this could be the one who's trying to swap with you. Or this King of Cups is trying to like steal energy and give it to this Queen of Wands in the reverse, whoever they're with. Or this Queen of Wands could be siphoning your energy through this King of Cups. Okay, we have Virgo. You could have Virgo prominently somewhere in your chart. Or this talks about like your healing energy. Virgo is the feminine aspect of God. Yeah, look, aligned with your wheel of destiny. We have 888, abundance, prosperity. Yeah, see, whoever this is, they're like, it's like they're trying to, whoever this is may have been trying to bind you to a false contract so that they can steal and siphon your energy for themselves. So they can align themselves with your will, because this Queen of Wands is not you. Yeah, look, one that's abundant. Money, abundance, prosperity, and wealth. She definitely need your wealth, because that can be in many forms, and I'm getting is health with her energy being in the reverse. I don't like this energy not one bit, whoever this is. This karmic couple has been working against you like crazy. They have been working against you like crazy. You know, let's get some... Let's do the Sacred Spirit Oracle. Because it looks like you could have had to sacrifice a lover because of these two people. Or vice versa. Somebody sacrificed you because of these two people in your energy who won't leave you the fuck alone. So whether or not you're reuniting with a past person or this is a new person, this Knight of Swords, that's the one right there from what I'm seeing. Because the Justice upright and the Two of Pentacles, peace, balance, harmony, divine law and order. There, or like I said, this is you shifting your mindset. And what's about to bring in some sort of balance. But it could be because you're healing while your mindset is shifting. So let's see. What does Taurus need to know? But it's like you got this karmic couple in your energy just like doing the most. Dark Night of the Soul, Kundalini rising. Both of these are master numbers, 11 and 22. And then 4, we have awakened spirit, desire to change. Yeah, see, you're awakening to what's really been going on. And I feel like this is exactly how you're going to be able to alchemize this energy, because the Queen of Cups with the Sun, you're going to have clarity on what it is that you need to stop doing or what it is that you need to sacrifice in order to get yourself out of this. So Dark Night of the Soul is, it says healing crisis, life brings new meaning. The Dark Night of the Soul is a deep-seated human experience that can be deeply traumatic, filled with sadness and melancholy. This is an incredible, trying time in the human experience, one filled with constant emotional turmoil, feelings of loss, instability, and darkness. Sometimes the most insignificant event can spiral an individual into a dark night experience. Like the straw that broke the camel's back, your soul has said enough is enough. Yeah, that's the Queen of Cups in the Sun. You getting ready to like... Anyway, where did I leave off? Okay, it may seem as the world may be ending, but just as night turns into day, it is a cycle of renewal. Now you are becoming more aware of the ego and how it comes into play with your emotions, your physical drive and motivation, and how others interact with you. You may feel as though you are clouded in darkness, emotionally broken and helpless in your life, alone, isolated, and that the world is broken and lost. This lonely, dark space can be difficult to navigate if you only have a limited support network of close friends or family. Know that anytime you reach out and talk to someone, know that anytime you can reach out and talk to someone to shift through these challenges. Right now, you may be experiencing feelings of deep depression, melancholy, and sadness that a part of you has been lost to the world, never to be seen or heard from again. However, this is far from the truth. Nothing is ever truly lost. We just outgrow our surroundings, environment, and personal interests. Exactly. Like the earth cycle of the night is always the darkest just before the dawn, know that you'll be emerging soon with a new lease on life and a greater understanding of who you are as an individual. That's exactly what I said in the beginning. View this time now as a purification of the senses and spirit. You must face hidden memories, concerns, or stories that are lying beneath the surface if you wish to emerge enlightened, forever transformed by your experiences. Stop and surrender to the universe. Okay, so the shadow aspect is refusal to accept change, is passive aggressive, and fighting for control. Okay, so the sacred crystal you can work with is hematite. The angel assistance is Archangel Raguel, Raguel, for conflict resolution and inner harmony. Your affirmation is I accept and create positive actions through the cycle of change. Yeah, it's something here that you need to sacrifice. That's an access point or a port, whatever it is that these people have been using to get to you. You're needing to heal that. And it could be a specific relationship you've been in where somebody is not spiritually strong enough to, handle the pressure. Because if you have a divine mission, it's almost always going to be spiritual warfare around you. Okay, so then we have number 22, Kundalini rising. It's your choice, ignite your passion for life. Okay, so it says Kundalini energy. Kundalini energy is non-denominational. It resides within every person regardless of their culture, religion, or location. Often visualized as a great snake, this serpent of Kundalini energy has been coiled around the base of the spine since birth. Awakening Kundalini energy to ignite and rise through the chakras. It lights up each chakra, giving each one an energetic boost along its way, continuing towards the higher crown chakra and beyond. Kundalini rising can trigger positive and negative experiences. A spontaneous awakening can be triggered. And this type of stuff happens right before you go into a new timeline or right before you ascend. Or once you let whoever this is go, you'll go through a very intense ascension. I kind of got this for Aries too. So if you have an Aries placement, you should watch that read too. Okay, so it says a spontaneous awakening can be triggered by extreme events in your personal life, such as abuse, trauma, accidents, major life events, extreme stress, and drug use. Being unprepared can leave you feeling lost in life, overwhelmed, depressed, or fearful as the body and brain struggle to comprehend its intensity, choosing to restrict its movement. In a more controlled environment, yoga practice, intense energy work, and meditation can also release this potent energy. If you have a limited ego structure and are ready to surrender to your Kundalini, you will pass through this experience with minimal complications. Ultimately, how you receive this awakening depends upon your outlook on life. Continual spiritual work is recommended now to remove any self restrictions you have in your life. Right now, you are heading into unfamiliar territory. Empathy for others increases while interest in your own life begins to step into the shadows. As you begin to realign your life, you may even be asking, who am I? Releasing patterns and conditions that self has placed on the psyche now, it's time to realign your being to your unique blueprint. Wow. So I don't know if y'all knew at the beginning of this read, I pulled up that at the bottom of the deck was my spiritual inheritance card. So this is what these people have been trying to block you from receiving. Okay, anyway, currently you are dissolving personal patterns that are no longer needed. If it is not serving you at the highest level, it will soon be removed. The release of Kundalini energy can herald great change. Access the success of your coping or assess the success of your coping strategies during stressful and emotional periods. Forever changed by your experiences, reignite your fire and passion for life by connecting to your inner spark. Okay, so your shadow aspect is ambition, rebellious, and risk taking. So maybe now is not the time to be taking risks and working on whatever plans and you know, aspirations or goals you may have. I feel like now is the time to work and clear out this energy first. So some of y'all could be within your Aries cycle. Let me see something real quick. Okay, so the sacred crystal is tiger's eye, and the guardian angel is Melahel, Melahel, for removing toxicity and self-expression. Your affirmation is, I am my own healer. I hear these messages loud and clear. Let me see something right quick, because there's one cycle where you're not meant to be embarking on any new, you know, creative endeavors and things like that. It's more so for you, like, cleaning up. And if you, I feel like being a Taurus sun, that might be coming up for you soon. Well, let me see real quick. Yeah, so this is Mars. Okay, Mars. The Mars cycle is about finding courage and overcoming rage and action. Don't start anything new. Clean up your life and current projects. This is a time for you to focus on your physical vitality, your exercise, any protection rituals, and setting boundaries. And also channeling your inner fire. A journal prompt is, what am I learning and sharing? So I feel like this is about you. What are you learning about yourself? What parts of yourself are you sharing where you don't need to be? You feel me? So this is the message. There's really no solution to this other than fighting back. And it's going to take some deep introspection, healing, and releasing here of what you need to get rid of. I feel like part of me feels like this is a spiritual test, but the other half feels like this is like some residual effects of you connecting, sleeping, or having a child with a warlock that needs to be worked through before you start anything new. Because it's like you're about to go into a new beginning, or you're like on the brink of a big quantum leap or ascension of some sort. But this karmic couple in your energy is really trying to, like, they're trying it. I don't know if he's trying to swap your destiny with whoever he's with, or she's trying to swap your energy for hers so she can inherit your spiritual inherit, whatever it is. They've been working. Okay, so this is the message I have for you, Taurus. You said dating an Aries. That's this Emperor in the reverse. So I don't know if that resonates or not. This could be the person that you're needing to release, because the Lover's in the reverse. Y'all two are not in alignment. And it might hurt, but this feels like why you could be in whatever this is. They're not able to protect you, or I don't know, maybe you're carrying most of the, even if this is not like spiritual warfare or whatever the case, this is how I'm seeing it, but everybody don't believe in that. This could just be you carrying most of the work in the household. The Empress is in the reverse, you know, doing most of the work, the planning, the organizing, the taking and looking after the kids, the house chores, whatever. Yeah, and if you are experiencing the dark night of the soul, it's because you don't resonate with this person anymore, but you could be trying to force the connection where you need to let it go. But however this resonates with y'all. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you all being here. Don't forget to like, share, leave me some comments, and subscribe, but turn on your notification bell. Okay, wishing you a safe and seamless return back home to yourselves, and I'll call y'all later. Bye.